Good morning. Welcome into your Sunday. I'm Monica Coleman. It's September 18th alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef. Brendan, let's talk for a second because when I stepped outside this morning, it smelled like rain.
Yep.
So I think your forecast is right on. As the storm system moves in, the rain should help slow the fire down, but the concern is the mud that it will leave behind. Organizers in Placerville held an event Saturday afternoon for those who have been impacted by the mosquito fire. Things like clothes, food, and healthcare products were handed out. A 17-year-old has been arrested in connection with an accident that injured 6 people and killed a pregnant woman's unborn baby in Rio Linda. Police say California could become the 7th state in the U.S. to make sure people won't lose their jobs if they use cannabis off the clock. Governor Gavin Newsom has until the end of this month to sign or veto Assembly Bill 2188, which would stop employers from punishing workers who fail certain drug tests that don't actually determine if someone is impaired, just if they have cannabis in their system. ABC 10's Luke Cleary reports. The California Chamber of Commerce opposed the bill, saying it undermines employers' ability to provide a safe and drug-free workplace. The bill includes some exceptions to protect employers. For instance, it does not apply to anyone in the building and construction trades or companies that must perform drug testing to receive federal funding or comply with federal contracts. Also happening today, the annual Meadowview Jazz and R&B Festival in Sacramento is back. Coming up on ABC 10 Weekend Morning News, 4 people sent to the hospital after a balcony collapses on a Northern California home. Officials investigating how it all went wrong. And volunteers came out in force for a cleanup event along the American River in Sacramento. Why they believe it is important to come out and help. Each week in ABC 10's Walt Gray catches up with the Cal Matters journalists about the biggest political stories of the week. Here's Walt with more. The clock reads 6:19. Here's what you need to know this morning. Tropical storm Fiona is headed for Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands after striking the Caribbean islands. Coming up on ABC 10 Weekend Morning News and sports, the Sac State Hornet football team continues to dominate on the gridiron. Plus, the UC Davis Aggies have their home opener tonight. Let's talk some sports. The UC Davis football team had their home opener on Saturday night, and ABC 10 was there. Kevin John is standing by with everything you need to know. Good morning and welcome back to ABC 10 Weekend Mornings. I'm Monica Coleman alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef. Brendan, there's a lot of events going on across the area, but will this rain make them a washout? Cal Fire says it's necessary to protect life and property. ABC 10's Carly Gomez has the story. We're expecting rain for the first time in months this weekend. Despite that, we are still concerned about the drought, especially as the dry season is exposing vulnerabilities in our water supply. We have new information on Sherry Papini, the California mom who pleaded guilty to lying about faking her own abduction. She is set to be sentenced tomorrow. Papini's attorney released. Now to a developing story. The Sacramento County District Attorney's Office has put a man behind bars for running over and killing a homeless man. Deontay Whittaker was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison for the crime. The American River Parkway Foundation says volunteers collected more than 35,000 pounds of trash, nearly hitting their goal of 40,000. The Great American River Cleanup is an annual event that takes place every September. The clock reads 6:46. Let's verify. People who receive money from Social Security are expected to get a larger than average cost of living adjustment in January. But some seniors are wondering if they'll also get an additional $200 a month. Brandon Lewis from our National Verified team looks into it.